Now, and Tshwane Chief of Staff Marietha Aucamp has been placed on special leave. Earlier, EFF members in Tshwane stormed a meeting chaired by Mayor Solly Msimanga. They were demanding that he fire Aucamp, who they say was appointed without qualifications. eNCA reporter Lirandzu Themba joins us from our Pretoria studios. And Lirandzu, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. The video looks very dramatic. You can see those EFF members storming that meeting. What was that all about?
In a surprise move to us, we did see the EFF, the Red Berets, indeed storming that meeting where it was chaired by the Mayor of Tshwane, Solly Msimanga. Essentially, what the Red Berets were demanding was that Aucamp not just be put on special leave, but be suspended, because they of the view that she clearly lied to the process, lied about her qualifications, and that she did not deserve to be put on special leave because, as we understand, that special leave is in effect while a probe into these very serious allegations is underway. So the Red Berets were able to really corner the executive mayor, asking him why is it that he is taking such a long time to act on the allegations that we have now come to understand have surfaced not just recently but as far back as 3 weeks ago. Just also speaking to the ANC in the capital city, they also say that they raised very similar points about the qualification or the lack of qualification of Aucamp, and none of these allegations were taken seriously enough to be investigated. They've even went as far as approaching the public protector with regards to not just that appointment but several others. However, going back to this Chief of Staff appointment to us, the EFF was able to really corner the executive mayor to commit to a deadline, saying that he needs to come back by next Wednesday as to a way forward. We do know now that there is going to be an investigation into these lack of qualifications by Aucamp.
Lirandzu, what is this allegation specifically? Is it alleged that Marietha Aucamp misled the panel that was interviewing her about her qualifications?
It is such a strange one, Tulas, I must add, because just speaking to people that are responsible for the administration of the city, they say that she indeed did apply for the position and she was shortlisted based also on her experience. We know that she was the chief whip of the DA for the past 10 years and also served as a councillor for 5 years, and we also know that she was quite instrumental with regards to Solly Msimanga's election campaign that led to him really occupying the highest seat in the capital city. So, we know that she was quite involved, intricately so, within the DA. But we know that she also has experience within the council, one of the reasons why she was shortlisted for this particular position. But it is also quite important to note to us that in the job description, in the advert for the Chief of Staff, it does mention that there has to be, the candidate has to have a degree in, and this is what now comes to the fore, that she does not have a post qualification after her matric, but instead at the very end of the process that was instituted for her to qualify for this position, she then lies and allegedly lies and talks about how she has a BTech qualification when in fact she doesn't. Now, the investigation that is going to be meted on her is going to indeed let us as a public know if she indeed did lie about the qualification. But what we do know from now is that she does not have a qualification post-matric. However, she was shortlisted because of the extensive qualifications that she has within the Metro, but of course within the Democratic Alliance.
Quick one, Lirandzu. It seems then that at the same time, Mayor Solly Msimanga has a fair amount of egg on his face in as far as how this matter was handled by his office, including allegations that his spokesperson, Samgelo Mkopozi, got it wrong completely.
Yeah, Samkelo Mkoposi did get it wrong completely. We understand that he was not informed with all the facts, but essentially what he said was that Solly Msimanga was not in any way involved in the selection process, which now we know is not completely true. He was a part of the panel. What he did tell us, and I did press him on this question to us about, well, how is it that this person was handpicked and also just given the job regardless of not having the specific qualifications? And this is a part where the mayor tells me that it is because of these extensive qualifications, but also he mentions that he was given a summarized CV, and in that CV it was not mentioned what sort of education qualification this person had, saying that there was an outside process, and this outside process did indeed rate her quite highly, saying that she aced the assessment test because of the previous work that she did that I previously mentioned. So there is, a bit of to and fro. I think that there's more to the story that we have to dig up, essentially. But for now, we know that she hasn't put on special leave pending this investigation. We're hoping to hear more from the ANC, who are going to be having a press conference tomorrow at 11 o'clock, where they're going to be revealing more positions of a similar nature of people that are being hired within this DA-led administration that simply shouldn't be there.
Intrigue coming out of the capital. That's eNCA's Lirandzu Themba joining us from Pretoria. Thank you so much for that update.